gathered some relevant theories like Gayatri Spivak, Homike Bhavna's in between and third space, and science, other theory. And almost I collected some theories about capitalism, urbanization, gender, caste, and other theories. Also, ma'am, we are trying to research on which field we will focus on more. Research, we will collect data. Ma'am, we need some how to prepare our questionnaire. We need some guidance from you. Already, sir guided us. We also gathered some movies like PBS movies. Uh, mm, so, means if you guide us more, then we can do something better.
Mhm. I guess I shared some documents with Dr. Ilham regarding the main guidelines or the milestones. There are 4 milestones for this project. This is what I'm doing in my project. You might prefer to do it another way, but what I'm actually doing is I'm attending cultural events that are organized by the Bedouins themselves, or I'm co-organizing some events. And during these events, usually Bedouin poets recite some poetry, recite their poems. So we videotape these poems, and I subtitle it into English. As you have seen my channel, I upload the subtitled videos to YouTube for the time being until I establish a website specifically for Bedouin literature or for comparative poetics in general. I'm thinking of broadening the scope of the website to include all research and all studies done in this field, in the field of comparative poetics. So this is the first milestone. The first milestone is to co-organize some cultural events or to attend some events that are organized by the Bedouins themselves and to videotape some of their oral literature. So is this feasible for you? Can you attend some of their cultural festivals or or you invite or organize an event for them and invite them?
Oh, yes,
Ma'am,
yes,
we can
yes,
try.
possible.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Mr. Syed, please.
Ma'am, first, the Bedi people here live in several areas. So first, we must need to locate them perfectly. And regarding the invitation, I don't think that they will accept our invitation to come in a specific area. We have to, we have to go in a group and take, uh, we must take their permission to attend their any cultural program.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
I think
ma'am.
we
And
can do
sir,
that.
I'm agree with Sahil Bhaiya. They won't come. We have to go there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, same here. Yani, I usually go to their place and attend some of their events, like, for example, their National Day. They were celebrating their National Day in December, and I attended their celebrations. I also attended a specific gathering that was organized by a member of parliament, and I could videotape some of their poems that were recited during the event. So that's the easy way of doing it, to attend some of their cultural events and to ask for permission to videotape some of their oral performances. I guess you won't have any issue with that. If you have some connections with members of the community, you won't have any taping it.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
It's
ma'am, we
possible,
can
madam.
obviously do that.
So this is the first milestone. The second milestone is it has to do with capacity building. I want to empower these community members as well, so that they can be members in my team, in my research team, and they can facilitate all the other activities that we do, like transcribing videos, for example, because they have a special dialect. We won't be able to understand their dialect, for example, and you might get stuck with some terms or some vocabulary. So you can use some insiders to help you with the transcription. For this, I organize workshops, training workshops. For example, I give some of the young poets a workshop on videotaping, how to do the videotaping professionally using microphones and shields for the microphone to avoid the noise if they are videotaping in an open place. Usually they have their tents in the desert and there might be some wind and stuff like this. How to make sure that the lighting is proper if they are videotaping an event at night or if they are videotaping it in the sun. So and how to obtain permission for videotaping people. So just raising awareness about the project and how they can be part of it, how they can videotape some of these cultural events and help us as researchers by sending us these material. So we don't have to collect all the data ourselves. Sometimes the members of the community actually provide us with some of the materials. But in order to ensure that the quality of the videos they send is good quality, you need to give them some training. What devices to use and how to use them. You see? Because sometimes they send us materials that are low quality, the voice is not clear, or the image is not taken well. So it doesn't look good when you subtitle it or when you use it for to share it with a global audience, for example. So if you have an opportunity to do this, well and good. If not, you will have to go yourselves and collect the data the traditional way by attending an event and videotaping some of the performances yourself. So this is the second milestone, capacity building. The third milestone has to do with archiving the material, so you don't have any material lost. Sometimes if you use the name of the file when you transfer the material from a camera or a mobile phone, usually it gives you a weird name. And later on, when you have collected a lot of material, you will find a problem locating certain files. So how to archive them is to use the name of the event, the name of the performer, and the date. This way you can keep track and you can return to the files easily and identify your materials. But after archiving all the materials, then comes the stage of transcribing the videos and subtitling them into English. Because if you want to conduct joint research with any other indigenous community, you have to resort to the international language, which is English, which is the feasible or the most used language. So you will subtitle the materials into English, and then you upload them to YouTube. You create a YouTube channel for this, and you upload the material, and make sure that you also have the words or the transcription together with the video. Because if you want to do some research, you might need this written or this transcribed material as well. And then after you have all the videos subtitled and uploaded to YouTube, then you can think of some research, whether individual research or you form a research team and you do a group project on these materials, or we do joint research, which is my idea. Your Bede community is very similar to my Bedouin community. My Bedouin community live in the desert, but yours live in the river, or they wander in the river. But you will have a lot of similar or common traits between the two communities because they wander, they move from one place to another. So my idea of doing joint research is to study the genre itself, the performances themselves. Usually what people do is they study the written script or the written poem. They don't study the performance itself. But when the poem is recited by a poet, I believe you checked the YouTube channel and you have seen some of the videos that I uploaded there. For example, انتي حرة وترابك حر. They are talking about the land of Egypt and the 6th of October victory. So they are addressing Egypt as a woman. انتي حرة وترابك حر. You are free and your land is free. And the way they sing it or the way they recite it in a group, this kind of song is called al-tag. Al-tag from using a stick to beat, and it has a certain rhythm. So once they recite it in this way, it turns into a theatrical performance. Don't you agree? It ceases to be poetry and it turns into a theatrical performance. So the genre changes, it shifts from one genre to another. And what people most often miss is this shift. They keep studying it or affirming or asserting certain traits like repetition, for example. They say that their poetry is characterized by repetition, but they forget about the genre itself, that it's not about the written words only, it's about the whole performance. It's about the atmosphere, the team, the group, and their participation in the performance. Sometimes the audience themselves, they repeat after the performer and they take part in the performance. So all this needs to be studied, not only the words of the poem. That's why I believe that in order to record or to register their work, you need to register it in the form of videos, not in the form of books or written material, because the written material misses a lot of the emotions, a lot of the case which is performed live in front of you, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
don't have an issue with data. Yani you don't need actually money to collect data if you attend their cultural events. But if you want to organize a workshop, you can do that at the university on campus. You can invite some of their well-known singers, for example, and they will be very flattered and very encouraged to attend. Yani if you decide to organize a seminar, for example, for their famous poets or their famous singers, they would be very interested in coming and participating. Usually, these people are marginalized by the society and the government. Nobody cares about them. So whenever they have the spotlight on them, they really do their best to give you the best version of themselves.
Yes. Uh, yes, really, madam. It's very impressive, and you have given us the guidelines from step by step. So now, Mehrunisa, would you like to say something? Or do you have any query to our respected madam, please?
Uh, sir, actually, I know a Bede community who lives in Hobiganj, and luckily, I have my relatives there, and I can spend some time there with them. And I have talked to the people, and they have told me that they have their functions. And I would like to ask, madam, can we feature their marriage ceremony as our documentation?
Can you feature there? I
Their
did.
marriage ceremony, ma'am.
Well, marriage,
Their
wedding
wedding
ceremony.
ceremony.
Yes,
Wedding ceremony.
yes.
Yani, the best thing to do is to videotape the real events in in the community, not
Yes, ma'am.
not the contrived one, not the prepared
No,
gather.
ma'am. It won't be a prepared one. It will be the real one. And I am seeking your permission. Can we document that?
Course, this is the issue. Yani, this is what we should be doing actually. We should be trying to mingle with them and attend their ceremonies and their gatherings, and be part of the community. They should feel that you are part of them.
Yes, ma'am. And ma'am, I would like to ask you that we need some paper thing to make them understand that what we are doing. Can you give us some instruction or a sample copy of the things that we can put into an agreement or something like that, that we can make them understand that we are here for some work and they can contribute to our work?
Of course, I shared with you a document during the workshop, and I shared it again with Dr. Ilham. The permission, the written permission to videotape them or to record their work. I can share it again with you if you don't have it.
Please.
It's
Yeah.
the if you check your WhatsApp, Dr. Ilham, you will find the consent and authorization form. This is the one I used when I videotaped the Bedouins. Can you see it?
Yes, I got it, madam.
This
Yeah.
is the consent form, but of course, many of these are not literate, so you might need to tell in the paper.
Yes, ma'am. Okay,
Yani,
ma'am.
of the interview, for example, or at the beginning of the video, you can just ask for consent verbally if they are illiterate people.
Okay, ma'am.
But the
Then, ma'am, I would like to ask sir. Then, I do want to I do want your permission that I am going there and our to have some people with me, our research team. That if anybody wants to go with me or not, because I will go there. It's my maternal grandparents' house there, and I could spend some time, and then I can talk to them. And when we are getting the opportunity to get into their function, then I would call my team members there. Then we can work together. Can I do that?
that would be great. Of course, you will facilitate the whole process, Mahirun.
Yes, as your maternal uncle is there, so it would be very
Yes,
easy
ma'am.
for us to have an access into that very community. We
Uh,
can,
yeah,
yes,
but these communities are usually suspectful of strangers. Might
yes.
Yes,
participate.
ma'am. That's why I need some time to go there first.
Yeah, so you need to be frank with them, be open to tell them what you are actually doing, or collecting data for research purposes, and to upload material online. If they don't agree, you shouldn't do that. So whatever they feel comfortable with. Sometimes women, for example, are very reluctant to be videotaped, or they won't agree, right? So you need to abide
Yes, ma'am.
by the ethical agreement with them. If they have no problem being videotaped and sharing their material with others, you can do that. If not, you shouldn't. You should respect them.
Yes, yes.
Material.
So,
Uh,
Oh,
another
okay, ma'am.
another issue has to do with governmental permits. You better know what your governmental procedures are. For me, for example, I cannot go and videotape any people without an official permission for security reasons. You see, because usually
Yes.
those live on the borders. This is a very sensitive issue here in Egypt. So I need to have some permission before I go there, and we usually contact the governor of uh, the area, of the governorate. So you better know what procedures are needed for this. If you have no issue, يعني if there is no there isn't any security issues when videotaping their cultural events, then you can just ask the people themselves for permission. But if you need some permit, so you should go and get it first. You should start getting the governmental permit first.
sure, madam. Yes, in our country, we also need to take permission from the proper authority, especially the local councillor or district commissioner also. So I think we can perform all these required procedures and start our work.
Yeah.
And,
Usually they are okay because they know that academics are usually interested in research and they need
yes,
data for doing research.
yes.
So you won't find any um, like
Restriction or embargo from their side. Yes. I
side.
think they will cooperate us because we are researching, and
Yeah.
this research will add something new to our existing academia.
Mhm.
Ma'am, I would like to ask something to you, ma'am.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Ma'am, you said you have to have the governmental permission. Ma'am, can we see that paper, ma'am, that we can make some similar kind of thing to get the permission if we need?
Yeah, it's usually like a letter, an official letter that is signed by the place يعني signed by the university working with, or any place you are working with, and then you send it to the mayor or to the local authorities or to the person in charge. If they sign, this means that you have permission.
Yes.
So it's just a letter that clarifies what you will be doing and for what purpose.
Yes, madam. So I think, yeah,
My,
Mehrunisa,
I
yes.
wrote a letter in
Yes,
Arabic. My
Uh,
letter was written in Arabic because I was addressing local authorities in Arabic. But for you, you can write the letter in Bengali or English, whatever is feasible for you.
okay. Yes, I think our university will also support us, and they will give us support. And if we approach the proper
Sir,
authority, then the authority will also extend cooperation to us. Yes?
sir, I have a question.
Sure.
Because Mihir Napu said we will go as a team. So obviously, sir, we will need some fund. Ma'am, I want to ask you that how we can collect funds or apply for funds. If you give some instructions, then we would be very glad.
Usually, it's a long process to get some
And
funding.
sir, why I'm asking? Because when I was high index journals, then I didn't find about anything Bede people, just to accept one book published by the Springer Nature, probably the professor from Metropolitan University, Sylhet, but it was paid. Only abstract was showing. If we want to cite or use it as a reference, then we need to pay. We need to buy the book, and otherwise I didn't get any high indexed journal articles about Bede people. So we will need some articles or any policy text so that we can use it as references or citation. We will need it. But only one book I found, but it was paid by Springer Nature. Only one book I find. Otherwise, I got some articles, but it was from the pediatric journals, not high index journals.
Publications are not supported by your universities. If you publish in a Scopus Index journal, you don't get any support, any financial support from the university.
No, ma'am, I was talking about data collection as a reference, like previous publications. Those are predatory journals, mixed, but I found. And one I only found published a book by Springer Nature. It was paid. So, ma'am, how can we apply for funds so that we can buy or any alternative options? Because we will need it when we will write papers or in reference for citations. We will need these references, but
having a fund will of course help you participate in conferences and publish in high ranking journals, but what I mean is you don't need actually a lot of funds to collect data or to do the subtitling. Most of this work can be done easily using your mobile phone or a digital camera, and there are a lot of software that can help you transcribe the videos and subtitle them. So you don't need actually a lot, some fund in order to conduct the actual groundwork. But the fund will be useful when it comes to holding competitions, for example. If you have to organize a competition and you will give prizes, you will need some fund. If you are organizing a cultural event yourself, you will need some funding. If you are publishing your research in a journal, or you intend to publish the material in the form of a book, then you will need some funding. You see? So what I mean is you can start the actual work and collect the data and transcribe the videos and subtitle them and have them ready until you can secure some funding for the later stages. Because the process of obtaining a fund is really a really long process. For example, I submitted a proposal like in 2023, and it was not accepted. I submitted a proposal to the British Council first. It was not accepted. And I submitted another to the African Heritage Organization later, like a year later. And then they had a screening process of a year and a half, for example. They kept asking for evidence, like research that I have published in the area of my project. I sent to them the research, and they had like 2 interviews with me, asking about the proposal I submitted, asking me questions about the community, making sure that I am representing the society, the Egyptian Circle of Comparative Poetics and Genre Studies, and all this. So the whole process took like 2 years, around 2 years, until I received the fund. And then after receiving the fund, I had some, again, issues with the approvals, the governmental approvals. So you shouldn't be discouraged if you don't obtain a fund. but you can of course start. Yani once you start writing, you can start now writing a proposal and approaching funding agencies. You will have a lot of agencies worldwide that are interested in preserving heritage. So you need to select the one that is operating in your country, like what is most relevant to your country. You should contact the organizations, for example, in Southeast Asia, in Malaysia, in Singapore, for example. You will find a lot of organizations, NGOs, that will offer fund to support preserving heritage. But anyways, you can actually start doing the data collection and the transcription and the subtitling, the whole process that will not need money. You can start doing it yourselves, especially that you are a team and you have many hands to help. And then during the process, you should apply for a fund. You see what I mean? Yani while you are doing the work, you
Yes,
can
ma'am.
you can search for funding, or you can write a proposal and send it to the funding agencies. And the proposal is very simple. To write a proposal, you can just follow the example I sent you. I sent Dr. Ilham also the project, the milestones, the activities, the chief activities. So they usually ask for the chief activities and the timeline with the milestones and the budget, how you are going to spend the budget. And you send it to several places and wait and see what you will get. But what asserting again and again is that you will find insiders in the community to help you. They can share material with you, and you can also obtain material easily if you let them feel that you are part of the community.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, so I think we have got very distinct or clear guidelines, and we can start working instantly.
And
So,
please share the
um,
material that you collect with me.
yes,
Yani,
yes, yes,
you can start a YouTube channel from now
yes,
and upload the material that you get right away.
yes,
In this way, you will build your database,
yes,
and then you can start doing research on these materials.
yes,
Whether you get funding or not, you will benefit. At the end of the day, you will have rich material that you can work with and you can do research on.
yes. Sure, madam. So I think we have got the guidelines and we can start working. We will start our work from tomorrow, I think, and our team is very vibrant and they are very active people.
Inshallah.
Inshallah, we will be able to collect required data, and I hope our research will be a very good and exemplary research. So, any more question from anybody?
And I'm waiting for the materials that you collect and
Uh, yes, I am hopeful that by the end of this month, we will share some data with you.
yeah.
Uh,
And please share the recorded sessions,
yes,
the one and this one.
yes, yes. We will arrange some sessions with the indigenous people, the Bede people, and with transcription, we will share.
Yeah. The Zoom meeting. Yani please share the Zoom meeting with me,
Yes,
the recorded meeting.
yes, yes. Yes, we will do it. So, madam, any more instructions from you, please?
I'm not giving instructions. I'm just sharing ideas with
Yeah,
you, and
yes.
you'll be surprised that what you will gain from these visits is much more than you dream of. يعني,
Sure.
what I'm actually gaining now is a lot of connections,
Yes.
and they keep asking about the project, and they keep checking on me, and we might actually have other projects with them. It's not just limited to the collection of data. You may be surprised that you will be really regarded as one of the community members, and they will start like building strong relations with you. And it might also result in very positive results for the community themselves. For example, when we visited the stable, the horse riding place that is owned by one of the businessmen there, um, I I was just surprised that they didn't start a horse riding school, and I encouraged him to start it, and that he will find a lot of children and a lot of people interested in learning horse riding. And believe it or not, like very shortly, they took it seriously, and they spoke to the governor, and they started their horse riding school, and it's now working, it's functioning. So
Great.
yeah,
Yes,
you
yes.
find very positive results out of these visits, and you might also have you might think of starting a business with them. You might start community tourism projects with them, and this will of course benefit you and benefit the community members. You might be interested, for example, in the products they produce. If they produce baskets, for example, or carpets, or any handicraft, you might be interested in buying their stuff or organizing, for example, an exhibition for them at the university, and it will be a win-win situation.
Yes.
They will find an outlet for their products, and you will find original products to buy. You see? So there are many benefits or side results that you will get in addition to the data you will collect.
Yes, for your kind information, I can share my experience. At present, I am working with some Adivashi people, that is Shantal people. They live in the margin of the society, and their land, that they inherited from their father or from their grandfather, is recently being grabbed by some corrupted politicians. So some people, some of my friends also, we are working for their rights. So we went to them, and at first they suspected us. But while we convinced them, then they disclosed their problems, they told us their stories, and then we also tried our best to build up consciousness among them. And now they are very much conscious regarding their field, their agricultural land, their homes, and there is a kind of consciousness among those people, and they now feel that they have also the right in the mainstream population or community of the country. That is, they can also enjoy the civil rights that the mainstream population of the country enjoys. So in this way, we are trying to create consciousness among these Shantal people. Shantal, we usually pronounce this word in Bengali, Shantal people. It has got another word, Adivashi. Adivashi means indigenous people. So me and one of my friends, his name is Najrul. He's a professor of a university. and we are walking just like activists uh,
Mm.
among those people. So it is really very, very delightful. It is really very
Yeah, you feel
enjoyable to work with.
rewarding.
Yes,
Yeah, you're helping your community members, and
yes,
you're trying to solve their problems or helping them solve their problems. But
yes,
how do these communities earn their living? If they live
yes.
in the river, do they work in fishing, only fishing, or other? Do they have any other jobs?
Only 50 years back, they used to live on
Mm,
hunting, but now they are doing some agriculture,
mm,
and they are producing some agricultural products, vegetables, and
mm,
selling them. They are also raising hogs and pigs,
mm,
and they sell them
mm.
and earn money.
Yeah.
And they are
So you
also now
might
sending their,
also
yes,
interested in buying their dairy products or their, for example, jam and their produced food.
yes,
Uh,
yes.
yeah.
And they also do weaving. That is, they weave their own clothes and
Mm,
they put on their own clothes, weaving. There are some weavers among them.
mm,
And I am surprised. They have their own myths, their mythologies, their pantheons, their different gods and goddesses.
yeah.
So it is really a very resourceful repository for us to know. And if we can interact their repository, their memories, or their stories with our stories, then I think that would be a great one.
Mm,
So I have a plan to do an extensive research on their indigenous culture,
mm,
indigenous myths. But
yeah.
at present, I like to get 100% involved in this very project that is indigenous literature of the Bede people of our community.
Always useful not only to videotape their cultural events, but also to have interviews with representatives of the community, because this
Yes,
is a lot about their traditions, about their values and ethics. It will tell you a lot. And when it comes to the translation of their work, you will understand the background of their literature.
yes, yes. Uh, so thank you very much, madam. Uh, I like to start the work from tomorrow, and I think my team is very vibrant and they are now in action mode. So we can collect data, and by the end of this month, we will share some data with you.
I'm sure you will be successful and you will do something great.
So kind of you. Thank you.
And try to be also resourceful. Like if you feel that one of the members of the community is a bit famous, or they would like to give a lecture or give a seminar, a webinar, you can organize a webinar for them, or you
Yes,
can invite them to the university for a special seminar
yes,
on their work. This will encourage them to be cooperative with you, and they will feel that it's rewarding for them. So you will be surprised that, for example, some Bedouin poets, some of the very famous Bedouin poets, they were very much pleased when they found their work translated into English.
yes,
This lecture for them was really satisfying. They kept communicating with me just because I translated their poems and shared them on social media. So you will see that they are very simple people, and if you give them any gesture or any attention, they will be very encouraged to cooperate with you.
yes, yes. Sure. I have also found it. They have ballads. I have found that they have ballads among them. There is long, voluminous poems, and they usually recite those poems with melody.
Yeah.
Yes, I can also sing that very ballad. I learned it in my high school days. I used to mix with them, and I learned how they recite that very ballad. It's a long poem, and there are some descriptions of beautiful ladies and their ways of life. They usually live on snake charming. So the ballad is also about snake charming, how they catch the snake, how they tame a snake, and how they use snake as a means of earning their livelihood. So all these things are described in
Yeah.
in association with melody in ballad.
Yeah.
I have
So you see,
also
their
yes,
work is actually affected by the environment. So
yes,
you will find that their work is actually referring to certain symbols or certain animals that are found in their environment. For example, in the Bedouin poetry, you will find a lot of talking about the camels and the goats and the horses, about the tents and the desert, about the palm trees and the figs. They usually live on planting figs and olive trees. So you will find all these mentioned in their poems. As you mentioned, the yours is interested in talking about snake charming
yes,
because in the river they yeah they might encounter a lot of snakes
yes,
in
yes,
the river. So it's interesting how they use these symbols in their works.
yes,
um, we don't just feature as uh, mere animals, but there is some wisdom behind it. They usually reflect on these animals and these plants, and you find a lot of wisdom behind it.
yes, of course. Uh, okay,
And of
madam.
course, you find ballads. You will find, of course, lots of genres.
Yes,
Uh, for me, I just I only at the beginning I believed that I will find some traditional poetry recited by the poets, but then I discovered that there are many types of poetry that they recite. For example, غناوة العلم
mm,
or غناوة العلم is a very short wise saying which can be just one line, and they have a تربيعة which is 4 lines, and they have different types of short and long poems. They also have the sira. They are narrators of السيرة الهلالية, the oral folk tale of Bani Hilal, who traveled from Al Jazeera Al Arabiya, the Arabian Peninsula, to northern Africa. So they are their actually ancestors. They it's a real event. It's a real historical event, and they keep narrating it or reciting it. There are some narrators of Asir al-Hilaliya in northern Egypt. So you will be surprised that their literature is so rich, and they have lots of genres that
yes,
you might be unaware about.
yes. They have their own proverbs also, and specific terms and terminologies to define different issues of their life.
Mhm.
And they have also uh, songs, a special kind of songs and a special kind of dances also.
Mm,
And they have their goddess Manusha, goddess of snake,
mm,
and goddess of snake, and the goddess uh, loves dance. That
mm,
is, if anybody wants to win the heart of that goddess, she is to dance in front of her. That is also their belief. So
mm,
dance is a language to them and it is also a bridge between them and their goddess.
Mm,
So that is also their belief. So actually, in my high school days, I mixed with them very closely because they used to live at our neighborhood, and they were very close to our family also.
mm.
My father also patronized them.
Yeah,
So
are they or they are religious people who believe in the holy books?
uh, they are mostly Hindus, but there are some Muslims now because some of them have been converted because of their livelihood,
Mm,
and some of them are pagan believers. They have
mm,
many gods and goddesses,
mm,
and but most of them usually worship the snake goddess, Manusha Devi,
mm,
snake goddess. And they have also special songs to win the heart of goddess. And they believe that if they sing those songs, the snake, poisonous snake, will not bite them.
mm.
They are safe. So
Yeah,
those songs serve as immunity against the venom of poisonous snake. So
yeah,
all these are very interesting.
yeah.
And their orature is very powerful. Their
Mm.
orature, oral literature is very powerful. So I think it would be a very good walk.
I'm
Uh,
interested in watching their work. Whenever you have an opportunity to share some material with me, please do.
sure, sure. So I think our team will start walking from tomorrow, and very soon we will share some materials with you,
Inshallah.
inshallah.
Any
So yes,
coming events for them? Do you have any festival coming soon?
yes, we have Eid al-Adha in
Mm.
the next month, May, by the
I
end
mean,
of May.
for
Yes.
this in the community, do they have any special festivals?
Yes, they have also festivals,
Mm,
uh, especially while there is full moon.
mm.
The full moon, they organize different celebrations at night
Uh-huh.
on the boats.
Mm,
They sit together, sing. They also there are some poets, and these
mm,
poets compete with one another. Suppose one poet recites a couplet, and
mm.
then the other poet, and
Reply.
this
Yeah.
couplet poses a question, and the other poet answers to
Mm,
that very couplet with another couplet.
yeah.
So that's also interesting.
When with Bedouins community, they have an event at the end of April, which has to do with lamb wool. They
Ah,
collected the lamb wool, and during this process of collecting wool, they keep chanting some poems, very short poems, and they keep replying to one another. So
yes.
them, for example, plays the role of a wolf, and the other one plays the role of the lamb, and they keep like replying to each other.
Reasoning, yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Reasoning, arguing, yes. And in this way, through this dialectical process that generates new ideas, new knowledge. Yes,
yeah. Mm.
it's really great. So I think we will find a lot of things similar to each other. That is Bedouin culture and our culture, Bedouin culture. So I think that would be a great walk.
They are called bidet.
Yes, yes, Bede.
Bidet. Mm.
Bede. In Bangla, we pronounce it as Bede. Bede community.
Bidet. Mhm.
Yes, yes,
From wandering.
yes. Wandering.
Yeah.
And we have also a long poem written by our one of our famous poets,
Mm.
Joshimuddin, Sujon Badiyar Ghat.
Mm.
Sujon Badiyar Ghat. Sujon is the name of a village boy, and he falls in love with a Bede girl, And to win the heart of that very better girl, he forsakes, that is, he deserts his family, his community, and goes to better community and starts living with them permanently, only for that better girl. So it's a love story between a boy from the mainstream of the society and a girl from better community.
Can we arrange for a webinar to tell us more about your community?
Yes, why not? It's our pleasure. Yes, we can.
And I can actually share some information about mine as well. So it will like similarities and differences between the two communities. How about that? Let's arrange for a webinar by the end of this month when you
Yes.
have collected data
Yes,
and you have
yes,
more about your community members.
yes.
And we will be sharing interesting stuff.
Yes, yes. So I think within a few days we will collect data and organize a webinar by the end of this month and
Inshallah.
share. Yes. So I think the members of my team, hey, are you okay? And you are now, I think, encouraged to work with full spirit.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Sahil?
Yes,
Yes.
sir, we are ready.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my team is ready. They are very excited.
Great.
So that's very important. So, Zuaidia?
Yes, sir. I'm always ready, sir. For any
Yes.
kind of task, I'm always ready.
Form a WhatsApp group for us, Dr. Ilham,
Yes,
so we
madam.
can share ideas and reply to questions if they have any.
Yes, yes. We have a WhatsApp group, and it's my honor to add you to that group now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam.
And please share the recorded meeting for today and the previous one.
Yes, yes. I will share it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your enthusiasm and your willingness to collaborate.
Sure, it's our pleasure. Thank you. Good night. Now it is 10:15 in our country.
Yeah, it's 6:15 now.
6:15, so 4 hours.
We haven't had the sunset yet.
So thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you
And
so much.
hope to meet you very soon.
Inshallah.
Thank you.
Looking forward for an interesting webinar.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Good night. Goodbye. Khuda Hafiz.
Goodbye.
Assalamualaikum, ma'am. Assalamualaikum, sir. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye, Amran. Bye, Mahirun.